This is what a cheap steak versus an expensive steak looks like. We're actually gonna cook the cheap one today. Make sure it beads. At this point, the only way to do this inside the house is to use algae oil. It's the world's highest smoke point oil. Nothing smokes, so you can actually do this. If you've never had a good sear on a steak, add extra oil, watch what happens. Have this cheap steak here, see those little white bits? That's meat tenderizer. Drop it down. Meat tenderizer is the secret to a cheap steak. You can get meat tenderizer anywhere. It's just bromelain, guys. It's just an enzyme that breaks down the meat, actually makes it tender. I've tested all of them. Meat tenderizer is the key. And as you notice, we haven't seasoned the steak yet. We're going to do that after, and I'm going to tell you why. All you need is a little press right now. All you need to do, because I'm using cladded stainless steel 5-ply, it's heavy, guys. It's the secret to this pan. It's polished like no other. Is it glues it down to the pan temporarily. As you can tell, it's stuck. Doesn't pass the shake test. It can glide all around the stove here. Completely stuck. But wait till you see what happens here. As you can see, I did not start with the fat cap. There's a specific reason for that. But first, I'm going to turn the vent on. I always forget when I'm using algae oil, but you always should turn the vent on. Thinner cut, I'm actually cooking just below medium. We're not doing the high and the medium low today because it's such a thin steak. But even then, I'll never cook over medium with cladded stainless steel. The layers of metal conduct heat so well, you never need to cook over medium unless you're boiling water. But Mother Nature naturally unsticks this. Look how effortless that is. No effort. You're going to flip it, and you have a beautiful sear there, guys. This wasn't even dry brine, and that sear came out like that due to the little extra oil. I'm only going to give this one flip because it's such a thin steak. If it was thicker, I would do multiple flip methods. And when you do it this way, you get some of the fat cap already. But if you do the fat cap at first, the smoke alarms may go off. I like doing it at the end so the algae oil has a chance to do the majority of the cooking. Because I don't want to water down the algae oil and lower the smoke point, causing my smoke alarms to go off. That way you can cook inside the house and smoke alarms don't go off. If you're doing this outside, do whatever you want. Also, when you do the fat cap first, you put some premature fond down, which can get in the way of a good sear. So do it last, guys. It's better inside the house. And it's that simple when you want a quick steak. While that steak is resting on some butter, we're left with fond. To the fond, I added some green onion and potatoes. We're going to deglaze with some cream. So that fond just comes right up. That's all flavor there. Get that all in there. Wooden spoon, scrape fond up better. As that's cooking, we're going to salt and pepper our steak after the cook. A little bit of salt.